Hello friends. I'm back with our comprehensive guide on the significant changes to the UK's immigration landscape, particularly impacting individuals applying for spouse, family, and work visas. On December 4, 2023, the UK government announced radical adjustments to the immigration rules, set to take effect in 2024. These changes encompass a substantial increase in the minimum income requirements for family visas, a rise in the minimum salary thresholds for skilled workers, and modifications to the shortage occupation list. The implications of these modifications are far-reaching, affecting not only foreign nationals seeking UK visas, but also British citizens wishing to bring their spouses to the UK. So make sure you watch to the end. Like, share and subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already. 1.0. Increase in minimum income requirements for family visas. From next year, the minimum income normally required to sponsor someone for a spouse/partner visa will rise from £18,600 to £38,700. This change will significantly impact families, particularly those with lower incomes. It's important to understand the rationale behind this change, its potential impact on families, and strategies to navigate this new requirement. 1.1. Rationale behind the change. The government's rationale for this substantial increase is to ensure that individuals bringing dependents to the UK can support them financially. However, the basis for the proposed threshold of £38,700 is not yet clear. The Migration Advisory Committee, a body of experts set up by the government to advise on immigration matters, has not been asked to provide evidence for this claim. 1.2. Impact on families. The increase in the minimum income requirement is expected to have a significant impact on families. Many British citizens may be unable to bring their non-British spouse or partner to the UK, potentially causing the separation of thousands of couples and of children and parents. The largest impact of the change is expected to fall on those who tend to earn lower wages, including women, younger people, and those living outside of London and South East England. 1.3. Alternatives and exceptions. There is an alternative route to meet the financial requirements through cash savings, but it is prohibitively high at £62,500. The rules also include a provision for exceptional circumstances where there would be unjustifiably harsh consequences for the applicant, their partner, a relevant child, or another family member if their application were to be refused. 2.0. Rise in minimum salary thresholds for skilled workers. The UK government has announced a significant increase in the minimum salary for foreign workers. The annual salary to receive a UK work visa will rise to £38,700 from £26,200. This change will affect businesses and workers, particularly in sectors with ongoing skills shortages. 2.1. Rationale behind the change. The government's rationale for this increase is to ensure that skilled foreign workers coming to the UK can support themselves financially, and to prevent immigration from undercutting the salaries of British workers. The change is also part of a broader strategy to reduce net migration, which hit a record level of almost 750,000 people in 2022. The government aims to reduce legal migration to the UK by 300,000. 2.2. Impact on skilled workers and industries. The increase in the minimum salary requirement is expected to have a significant impact on skilled workers and industries. Many scientists, especially early career researchers, are concerned because the new threshold is higher than their salaries. More than 60% of postdoctoral researchers in the UK come from overseas, and the new policy may deter overseas applicants. The change could also lead to disputes with business owners, who have struggled to hire workers in recent years due to Britain's persistently tight labour market, and the end of free movement from the European Union following Britain's departure from the bloc. 3.0. Modifications to the shortage occupation list. The UK government has announced plans to replace the existing shortage occupation list, SOL, with a new immigration salary list. The SOL, which currently includes roles where there is a shortage of skilled or qualified workers in the UK, allows for more relaxed eligibility criteria for sponsored work visa applications. However, the new immigration salary list will remove the 20% discount to the minimum salary for shortage occupation roles, although a general salary threshold discount will be retained. The Migration Advisory Committee will be instructed to review the list against the increased salary thresholds to reduce the number of occupations on the list. 3.1. Rationale behind the change. The government's rationale for this change is to ensure that foreign workers coming to the UK can support themselves financially, and to prevent immigration from undercutting the salaries of British workers. The change is also part of a broader strategy to reduce net migration, which hit a record level of almost 750,000 people in 2022. 3.2. Alternatives and exceptions. While the shortage occupation list is being replaced, it is understood that a general salary threshold discount will be retained. This suggests that there may be some flexibility in the new immigration salary list, although the specifics are not yet clear. The Migration Advisory Committee will be instructed to review the list against the increased salary thresholds, which could lead to changes in the occupations included on the list. It has not been announced if there will be a change to the lower visa application fee, currently paid by migrants with a role on the shortage occupation list. 4.0. Restrictions on dependent visas for care workers. From 2024, care workers will no longer be permitted to bring dependent family members to the UK. In addition, care providers will only be able to sponsor migrant workers if they are regulated by the Care Quality Commission. This change will significantly impact care workers and the care sector. 4.1. Impact on care workers and the care sector. The restriction on dependent visas for care workers is expected to have a significant impact on care workers and the care sector. The change could deter potential migrant care workers from coming to the UK, exacerbating existing labor shortages in the care sector. 4.2. Alternatives and exceptions. While the restriction on dependent visas for care workers is being introduced, it is understood that there may be some flexibility in the new rules, although the specifics are not yet clear. The government has not announced if there will be any exceptions to the new rules, such as for care workers in certain roles, or with certain qualifications. 5.0. Increase in the Immigration Health Surcharge. The Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS, is a fee paid by individuals from outside the European Economic Area, EEA, who are seeking to live in the UK for more than 6 months. The IHS allows these individuals to access the National Health Service, NHS, during their stay in the UK. The IHS is set to undergo a substantial increase, with the main rate rising from £624 per year to £1,035 per year, and the discounted rate for students and their dependents increasing from £470 to £776 per year. This represents a significant 66% increase, and the changes are expected to come into force in the new year. The increase in the IHS follows the publication of an Equality Impact Assessment in October 2023, which sets out the proposed changes, who they will affect, and the impact of the public sector's duty to equality when exercising their duties. The UK government has justified the increase in the IHS on the basis that it was a 2019 manifesto commitment, and the need to fully reflect the full cost to the NHS of treating health charge payers. The government's position is that this planned increase will ensure that the surcharge covers the full healthcare costs of those who pay it. However, the government has faced criticism against their reasoning, with concerns raised about the impact on migrants who already contribute to NHS funding through general taxation. The upcoming changes to the UK's immigration rules represent a significant shift in the country's immigration policy. These changes will have far-reaching implications for individuals, families, and businesses. It is essential to stay informed and seek the necessary guidance to navigate these changes effectively. We hope this guide has provided you with a comprehensive understanding of the new rules and their potential impact. Hold on a second, did you find the video useful and helpful? Then please support the channel. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, so that more people can find this video. Shalom.